Hi Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all your holiday celebrations. I just hope you had a great time. And now, because we're done with our present giving, we can't forget to say thank you. So what I've been doing is I have been using up a lot of the little pieces that I had from a pack called Joyful Images Mix and Match, and this was an Inferma pack. It was on page 15 of our holiday catalog, and it was all of these. And I made a ton of Christmas cards with them. Actually, I also made a few extra ones for next year because I'm just trying to use up all these little pieces that the Inferma pack gave you and add up some of my cardstock and then some of my holiday paper. And so let me see where else. Oh, this. I'm using a little bit festive too on page 18. This one also had this paper, and you can see the red I've been using here. The green I kind of used as the background on this one. And so I've been using them to just fill up and use up all of my Christmas designer paper that I usually stash and put away. I'm trying to use up my bits and make up some cards and get started on next year. Also, it made me think of the thank you cards. So that's what I've been doing is I took just a straight piece. I'm not having a whole card opening. I'm just going to slide this in an envelope, write my thank you, and be done. So this one I used Pool Party, and I used the bits that were the Christmas stockings. There were 3 of them, so I did make 3 of these. And then I used some of the paper that I had called Take a Bow. You've seen me use this throughout Christmas. I used the polka dotted one, and the sizes are all the same. I cut my base piece, which was the Pool Party, at 5 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then I did the designer paper at 5 by 4, and then I did a white piece that was 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. Easy peasy. I just cut them all at one time, and then I just glued them together. I did pop this up with dimensionals, and then I stamped my thank you from Something Fancy. It's an online stamp set, still available, and that's the thank you that I'm using. I just wanted something small so I can still write. So that's one idea. Another idea I did is I had some of these pretty poinsettias left over, so I tried to take the red and green from that, and I used it. Let's see if I even have a piece left. Yes, I do. I have a couple of those. Those are the striped ones. Actually, they're on the back of the polka dotted ones. One I did use the red paper from the bigger set that I showed you came with the blue and the red and everything. And then I decided to do one that was green and red, and I kind of like this one a little bit better. But you choose, it's up to you if you want to stick with just red and white or you want to go with a little green. And then I took some of these, let's see what they're called. These are called Druzy Adhesive Back Embellishments, and they came in silver and gold. And this has some gold little dots in the middle of the poinsettia, so I decided just to go ahead and put a little sparkle on there and go ahead and put one of the adhesive dots. And then a more masculine kind of thank you, because I had some nephews that got us stuff, and our son. And so I have a new paper that'll be coming out in our new mini catalog. Here's a little sneak peek. It is called Timeless Plaid. Love plaids. And look at these colors. There's greens and kind of oranges. Then there's a golds. There is pinks, blue and green checks, blues, and pink and green I absolutely love. Sort of an orangey pink. And there's some more blues and browns. And the one I'm using for this card, I believe, is this one, because I liked the brown in the deer, and so I thought, oh, the blue would look pretty with that. So that's where I went with that one. Now, the colors in this set, this designer series paper set, is Basic Beige, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pebbled Path, peach pecan and wild wheat. I mean, so many cool colors. And this is going to be great in the spring. There is a set that I will show you later. Not in this video, I think, but maybe my next one, that has some of the stamps and the paper and everything coming out in the new mini catalog. And you know, that's our celebration time. Our celebration is also where if you buy $60 worth of products in any of your catalogs, it doesn't have to just be the new mini, but you'll earn a free product in this celebration catalog. You'll see all that when it's released January 7th. So I don't really want to get into it too much yet. Okay, so this one, I use crumb cake, and then I use a piece of that plaid, put my white piece on. I had a couple reindeer in that pack, so I went ahead and did those. And then I stamped it in boho blue. So I thought that was real pretty too. So that is the ones that I've made. Now I have one more idea because I have this cute snowman left. And so I thought, all right, here's how I decide what I'm doing. I see this blue and I think, okay, that would make a great background color. So I am using, I believe this is boho blue, balmy blue. It's balmy blue. And then I took a piece of the red from the Take a Bow. That was that polka dotted one because of the red in his hat. Then I have my white piece. And when I stamp it, I think I'm going back to the red in the middle. So all I'm going to do is just take my liquid glue. You can take whatever adhesive you like. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little on there. Center that on. And you're going to see how fast and easy these are. It's like not rocket science. But anyway, I'm going to stamp first because you know how it is with stamping. Sometimes it's not the way you want it. And then if you've glued it on, it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to take my dimensionals and put this guy on just so I know where I want to stamp. So I'm going to put one just down the middle. Okay. Let's go ahead and take that off. I'm just going to line him up just right there. Now I know where I might want to stamp. So I'm going to take my real red ink and my stamp, and I'm just going to line that up, and that's it. Then I'm going to take that piece, glue it onto my card base, and I have my card all ready. So if you want to make some quick thank you notes for the people in your family or friends who gave you Christmas goodies, there you go. Easy peasy, make a bunch of them. Anyway, if you have that set and you have all these pieces, you have it all made. If you want to stamp from some of your stamp sets, you can go ahead and stamp the pieces, but this is just an easy way to do a lot of thank you cards at one time. Thanks for joining me, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed with me yet, please do, because I love to have you join me again. Thanks and have a great day.